Let's travel back to the late 50s, a time when TVS were smaller and laughs were louder. Meet Dobie Gillis, a likable guy trying to figure out love, life, and high school. This classic TV series, filled with humor and heart, follows Dobie's adventures and the interesting characters in his world. Curious if there are any cool behind-the-scenes stories or untold tales that make this beloved show even more interesting? Or do you have a special memory connected to Dobie and his friends? Well, get ready, because in the world of Dobie Gillis, there are funny, surprising, and even a few sad facts waiting to be revealed. Now, it's your turn. What's your favorite memory or personal story about this classic TV show? Share your stories and memories in the comments below. Your tales might add another layer to the charm of the many loves of Dobie Gillis. So kick back, enjoy the nostalgia, and tell us your Dobie tales. This classic TV series, The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis from 1959, is cherished by viewers of all ages. Whether discovered in childhood or later in life, the show's timeless appeal remains clear. The story follows Dobie Gillis and his quirky friends like Maynard Krebs, along with the humor of Zelda Gilroy and Dobie's wise father. The first season, featuring Warren Beatty and Tuesday Weld, showcases their youthful energy with Rodden's sculpture, The Thinker, as a backdrop. One interesting aspect of the show was the choice to have Dobie interact directly with the audience, a unique approach for its time. The series navigates Dobie's journey while incorporating societal elements like Maynard's beatnik persona during the beat's popularity. While the show is widely praised, opinions differ, as seen in contrasting views. Some enthusiasts may find it challenging to get comprehensive cast details, raising concerns about IMDb's lack of such information. This gap in the platform's content raises questions about accessing crucial details, such as the actors in each episode and Dobie's mother's character. In summary, The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis stands as a brilliant and influential TV series that defied the norms of its time. Its cultural significance and comedic brilliance continue to connect with audiences, although some may express dissatisfaction with certain information. In the late 1950s, when TV screens were small and laughter filled the air, The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis became popular. Dobie Gillis, a friendly character navigating the challenges of love, life, and high school, became a favorite among viewers of all ages. Throughout the series, Dobie's world introduced interesting friends like Maynard Krebs, the mysterious Zelda Gilroy, and Dobie's wise father. One unique aspect was Dobie directly talking to the audience, which was uncommon at that time. The first season, featuring the youthful energy of Warren Beatty and Tuesday Weld, showed their adventures with Rodden's sculpture, The Thinker. The show cleverly included elements of society like Maynard's beatnik style during the beat's popular period. Zelda Gilroy, a character well remembered by viewers, played a crucial role in Dobie's love life. The special way Dobie and Zelda expressed their affection with a wrinkled nose created a charming dynamic. Unfortunately, the 1962 attempt at a Zelda spin-off starring Sheila James didn't succeed, as CBS head James T. Aubrey thought Zelda was too strong, a criticism that deeply affected James. Adding another layer to the show was the character Dr. Imogene Burkhart, played by Byron, who coincidentally shared her character's name. This interesting connection between real and fictional identities adds a subtle touch to the series. Beyond the humor and romance, the show had a lasting impact on Sheila James. After acting roles became scarce, she transitioned to law and politics under her real name, Sheila Kuehl. Notably, she became the first openly gay person elected to the California State Assembly and later served as a California state senator. As we explore the complexities of Dobie's world, it's clear that The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis not only entertained but also reflected the societal details of its time. The show's influence continues, resonating with audiences across generations, making it a timeless classic. Bob Denver, initially a grade school teacher and postal worker, landed his first acting job in the pilot of this series. His sister, a casting agent's secretary, played a pivotal role in securing his audition for the character Maynard Krebs. Dwayne Hickman, portraying Dobie Gillis, underwent a notable transformation to distinguish himself from his role as Chuck McDonald on The Bob Cummings Show. To prevent audience confusion and sponsor concerns, Max Schulman and Fox mandated Hickman to bleach his dark brown hair blonde. This prolonged hair bleaching, however, resulted in hair loss and scalp blisters, prompting Hickman to halt the process after the first season. Interestingly, Dwayne Hickman later expressed his lack of fondness for his on-screen love interest, Tuesday Weld. Weld left the series after the first season to pursue other roles, marking a shift in the dynamic of the show. Dobie Gillis, our amiable protagonist, faced a peculiar twist in his father's occupation. While the short stories varied, the TV series solidified Mr. Gillis as a grocer. The consistency of this role added a stable backdrop to Dobie's ever-changing world. A subtle nod to culinary delights sneaked into the series with a teacher, Mrs. Pomfritt, whose name slyly echoed Pomfritt's, another term for chips. This playful linguistic touch added a subtle layer of humor, connecting the character to the beloved teacher in the film Goodbye, Mr. Chips. The show's creators, led by Max Schulman, encountered an unfamiliar subculture in crafting Maynard G. Krebs the Beatnik. To bridge this knowledge gap, Bob Denver immersed himself in the coffee shops and hangouts of Los Angeles, shaping Maynard's character. This hands-on approach ensured a genuine portrayal of the Beat Generation philosophy, enriching the series with authenticity. In the realm of casting, Bob Denver's journey into acting began uniquely. His sister, working as a casting agent's secretary, played a pivotal role in securing his audition for Maynard G. Krebs. Meanwhile, Dwayne Hickman's transformation into Dobie involved a drastic change, bleaching his hair blonde to distinguish himself from his previous role. This alteration, albeit necessary, came at a cost, resulting in hair loss and scalp blisters that prompted a halt after the first season. As the narrative unfolded, Dwayne Hickman's relationship with co-star Tuesday Weld took an unexpected turn. Expressing his lack of fondness for Weld, her departure after the first season marked a shift in the show's dynamic, showcasing the challenges faced behind the scenes. In summary, the many loves of Dobie Gillis, born from diverse short stories, wove together a narrative that spanned the grocer's aisle, quirky classrooms, and beatnik hangouts. The show's richness lay not only in Dobie's adventures, but also in the intricacies of its creation and casting, adding layers to its charm and appeal. Actors William Schallert and Jean Byron, familiar faces from the series, later played pivotal roles as Patty Duke's parents in The Patty Duke Show. This transition showcased their versatility in the evolving landscape of television. During the first season, Dobie's father, Herbert T. Gillis, had a recurring catchphrase expressing frustration with Dobie's antics, saying, "I gotta kill that boy, I just gotta." However, due to disapproval from sponsors, the running gag was discontinued and Herbert T. Gillis's character underwent subtle adjustments. In almost every episode of the second season, Dobie breaks the fourth wall by directly addressing the audience through monologues. These monologues, often framing the plot at the beginning and end or during transitions, provide unique insights. In the earliest episodes, Dobie assumed the same pose as Rodden's statue the Thinker, enhancing the visual storytelling. The many loves of Dobie Gillis not only showcased Dobie's adventures, but also explored innovative narrative techniques, breaking traditional boundaries with direct audience engagement and artistic visual elements.